Listen, I've been driving today, doing some appointments over in some of the tornado damaged areas, and I gotta say, it always takes me back to drive through these neighborhoods, and it's just a reminder of how uncertain the things of this world are, how minute we are in comparison to tornadoes, the wreckage, the destruction, and you can't help but look at it and think, man, this used to be different than what it is. This used to be normal, and what we know to be normal. You can't help but realize how vulnerable we are. And when you think about it, in just a split second like that, they went from having a typical evening to every item that they have being completely destroyed, turned upside down. And I can't help but think about, this is what the enemy wants to do to your life and my life. He wants to come in and destroy your life. He wants to take the things that you fabric and sewn together, that you have built around you, and destroy it. And I'm here to tell you that the only way that we can be protected, the only real insurance policy that we have, is to be connected with Jesus. Jesus, He's the cornerstone. Jesus is the sustainer of all things. He's the one who causes the sun to rise. We're not promised that when we follow Jesus that there's not going to be trouble. But when everything is shaken around you, what will you stand on? If the only investment you have in your life, if the only investment that you have is on material things, then when those things are gone, what will you stand on? The Bible says that He's a strong tower. The Bible says the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and they are saved. The Bible also says that He knows our frame. He knows what we're made of. He remembers that we are dust. Although there's utter destruction, His mercies new every morning. So I don't know. It makes you realize. It makes you think. Makes you realize how vulnerable we are. Everything can change split second. Everything can change in our lives. We need to make sure that we have a foundation that is greater than the investment of material and carnal things, because those things can be shaken. You can work your whole life to build up your portfolio, but those things can be shaken. And life is so short, we need to make sure that we're making an eternal investment to eternal things, living for the one who gives life, making our lives count for something, just thinking about it, just realizing how blessed we are, how blessed are those who survived those tornadoes. It's a devastating thing. But I met with a gentleman today who still had a smile on his face. Life is more than things. I guess that's the message I'm trying to say here. Life is more than things. Things come and things go. The only thing that remains, the Bible says heaven and earth will pass away, but His word will not return void. His word will stand and last forever. Jesus is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. He's the first and the last, Prince of Peace, the giver of joy. In His presence, He gives strength. He sustains us through the worst of storms. This is the Jesus that I know. He says, behold, I make all things new. And He stands at the door and He knocks and He says, can I come in? Can I come into your heart? Can I come into your life? Let me pour into you. Let me give you what I have. Like the woman at the well. He said, you drink of this water, you'll never thirst again. Let's put our eyes into the perspective of seeking Him. He's got so much for us. He's got so much richness available for us, for you today. The Bible says if you seek Him, you'll find Him. If you knock, the door will be open unto you. It's as simple as saying, you know what? I need you, Lord. That's it. I need you, Lord.